Botox, cancer screenings, heart health, not things you typically associate with going to the dentist, but you should. And Dr. Clint Herzog of Floss Dental is here to tell us why. Okay, you have our attention. These things are not things we associate with the dentist, but you say you can expect them at Floss Dental.
You know, I mean, dentistry's come a long way, and so, you know, going in for fillings and cleaning is what people expect, but our technology has come so far. I mean, from Botox to cancer screenings, heart health. I mean, it's a part of everyday dentistry now.
And Botox is motivation to any young lady maybe to get to the dentist a little bit more often. Okay, let's talk about that. Explain how Botox fits in.
A lot of people come in with TMD, or temporal mandibular disorder, or migraines, and there's a muscular component to that. And if you know a lot about Botox, Botox is just a muscle relaxer.
Okay.
And so what we do is we relax that sweat band of tissue around the forehead, and it treats the temporal mandibular disorder. Oh. And it also leaves you looking great.
Yeah, so. It has double purpose.
Right.
And actually, you guys are used to wielding a needle, so it kind of makes sense to get your Botox from someone who's experienced in putting needles in your face. I would think. Okay. You also said cancer screenings. How does this come into play at the dentist office?
We've always kind of done cancer screenings, but now we're taking it to the next level. A dentist, a lot of times, will do a cancer screening when they look in your mouth, and you may not even know it. But now a new technology called Velscope has a patented light technology. We can catch it much earlier than we used to. And as you know, if you catch cancer at an early stage, it's so much more treatable. Wow.
So a lot of those signs happen in your mouth first before maybe you even know you have this manifesting.
Yeah, before it's detectable to the eye, to the naked eye, you could catch it with this light technology, and we can send you off and get it tested and make sure we catch it before it becomes a big problem.
Fantastic. Okay, what's the correlation with your heart and going to the dentist?
You know, along we've talked about getting your teeth cleaned and the correlation between gum disease and heart disease, but really, you know, to break that down for people, because a lot of times you think, oh, well, you know, I can put off my cleaning because, you know, people maybe tend to think less about their teeth health, but the fact is your mouth is very vascular, and that bacteria gets in that vascularity, travels through your entire body, and bacteria is opportunistic. You know, it's looking for a place to find a home, and if you have any kind of signs or any weakness, whether it's the coronary artery or the heart, that bacteria that comes from your mouth can lodge in your heart and really cause significant problems or heart failure.
Yikes, you never correlate going and missing your 6-month cleaning with something that affects your heart, but obviously, as you say, Dr. Herzog, we should. Okay, all these things are done in conjunction with regular cleanings and checkups when you go in for your visit.
That's right. I mean, it's a part of everyday dentistry now. It should be in every dental office. We do it on a regular basis, and you know, we have a lot of fun doing it. You know, Botox is not something you think with the dentist, but you know, like you said, somebody that wields a needle all day long is not a bad choice.
Okay, well then, what deals do you have? Because you always come and you give us good discounts and good incentives to come in. What do you have today?
You know, we started with the Invisalign last month, and we're going to kind of mix those two together. We had a great response. What we're going to do for anybody that wants to schedule a free consultation for Invisalign, what we're going to do is free Botox when you sign up to do Invisalign, plus $1,000 off Invisalign.
Wow,
so
that is way cool. Okay, really good promotion. So come and have that consultation. Get some free Botox too. Clint, always good to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Here's more good news. Floss has 4 locations. In Dallas, call 214-978-0101 for Lemon Avenue location, or call 214-969-1000 for the Ruth Street location. For all of their locations and more information, just log on to that website. It's flossdental.com. Clint, what's your favorite Billy Joel